They turned up by the tens of thousands, filling every bit of space in the stadium. Rain, traffic gridlock did little to deter the crowds. Some were determined to get in by any means. Many wore black to symbolize what they see as the death of democracy, a reference to how they thought the elections had been conducted.
I really support the crowd today, and I want justice. That's all that I want, justice first.
We want a fair government and a just government. There was some foul play in the elections. Everybody know, throughout the world know, everybody know there's foul play.
The opposition coalition says voting irregularities could possibly affect the results of some 30 seats in the 222-seat parliament. They want to challenge the results. A youth leader from the ruling party told Al Jazeera the allegations are unsubstantiated.
If there were any irregularities identified by the opposition, by all means submit an election petition in the courts of Malaysia. Anwar has used the courts extensively over the last 2-3 years for defamation, for libel. Clearly he trusts the courts in Malaysia, and if there were any irregularities, it's incumbent upon them to submit it to an election petition in court instead of continuing with this propaganda, continuing with this campaign to undermine the credibility and legitimacy of the elections.
But it's not just the opposition that says the elections were unfair. The movement for electoral reform says it's received enough reports to question the legitimacy of some of the results, and it's set up a tribunal to investigate. A further 2 non-governmental organizations say the elections were only partially free and not fair, citing a lack of integrity in the electoral roll, among other issues. But the Election Commission has said the rally will not change the results of the elections. The huge crowd here will boost the opposition's calls for electoral reform. It's going to be hard for the government to ignore those demands. Whether or not the opposition eventually manages to successfully challenge some of the election results does not depend on the size of the rally, but it will lend credence to the thought that they've won a moral victory. Florence Looi, Al Jazeera, Petaling Jaya, Malaysia.